Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ashlea Kosikowski. First on WECT News at 6, neighbors are cleaning up in Pender County after powerful storms swept through communities there late yesterday. Officials say the storm destroyed one home and damaged many others. Now let's check in with First Alert meteorologist Eric Davis. And Eric, I understand that the storm was so powerful people thought it was a tornado, but that's not the case. That storm that moved through Pender County knocked down trees and power lines. WECT's Justin West brings us the sights and sounds from Stagg Road in Burgaw as neighbors begin to clean up the damage. Well, this weekend, folks in Belmont, North Carolina are also cleaning up. Just take a look. A storm toppled trees and flooded streets. Jim Pogg is spending his day helping his daughter Emily Smallwood clear the snapped trees from her yard.
This was a terrible thing for this community. There's no question about it. I mean, all of us in Gaston County have been hit by these storms, one right after another, but this one was really, really bad.
No one was hurt, but thousands were left without power. New at 6 tonight, she's the first person to ever swim from Carolina Beach to Wrightsville Beach. It's an amazing accomplishment, and WECT's Craig Reck was there as Leanne Lefebvre was approaching the finish line. He joins us live now in the studio. Hey, Craig. It's just amazing. It's an amazing accomplishment, and even better that she did it for such a good cause. Do you have any idea just how long she trained for this?
Oh, she said she trained for months. 4 days a week she would swim, and she said the biggest trouble was having time to train, time for her family, time for her friends, time to pray. She said that was easily the biggest challenge for her taking on this swim.
All right, thanks, Craig, and congratulations, of course, to her for that amazing accomplishment.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, new details tonight as our area remembers a local war hero. A recipient of the Medal of Honor with close ties to Wilmington passed away yesterday. Charles Murray grew up in Wilmington and graduated from New Hanover High School. He passed away in his sleep at his home in Columbia, South Carolina. He was 89 years old. Murray was a World War II veteran and high-ranking officer in the Army. Murray Middle School in New Hanover County is named in his honor. Brian Murray, his son, tells WECT that his father had recently suffered from congestive heart failure and had a pacemaker put in a month ago. Local World War II historian Wilbur Jones became friends with Murray during his visits to Wilmington. Jones says Murray was a shy man, but very proud of the honor he received from his country.
He was like the guy next door. He never put himself above anybody else. And he enjoyed, for example, going to visit with the ROTC units of the high schools here in New Hanover County.
Jones has visited the spot in France where Murray earned his Medal of Honor. He says he's working to have a historical marker placed there. Meantime, we now know the funeral details for Murray. A visitation will be held from 5 to 8 on Tuesday at Dunbar Funeral Home. That's located on Divine Street in Columbia, South Carolina. Murray's funeral will be held at 3 o'clock on Wednesday at the First Presbyterian Church, again in Columbia. His son tells us Murray will be buried at Arlington Cemetery, but that the date of that has not been determined just yet. Now to Charlotte, where a 66-year-old legally blind man was beaten and robbed. It happened inside this home in East Charlotte. Police say it appears to be a setup. The man led a woman who he knew inside the home, but she brought 2 other people with her. One of them reportedly pistol whipped the man. Neighbors are nervous.
We're not going to open the door right now to anybody. No, we sure exactly who it is. But anybody else, we're not going to open the door.
Police are still searching for those 3 suspects. They got away with cash and a cell phone. Well, coming up, tremendous trip, a balloon release to celebrate a big anniversary, how one family found out how just far-reaching their celebration was. That's coming up.